Back of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Stolen. Now the pass to Okafor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Atlanta Hawks.
And they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the results wouldn't have looked anything like it did had it not been for their ability from beyond.
Exactly. They were spraying home threes at a huge rate.
And it's Freak missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that, and that's what you expect from them.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Batum comes in for Zeller. Lamb is checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And a wide open look for Freak. Charlotte again missing.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is we can't play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. Kevin, we'll see if they can turn the tables this time around and even the season series. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and quite a focus for the game here early on, and an important one too, guys.
Yeah, I mean, up against this team, finding ways to crack their defensive shell is always going to be the #1 challenge.
And I would say it would be the #2 and #3 challenges as well, guys.
And here is Grant following the three-pointer by Freak. Noel sets a screen for Grant inside, and slam dunk by Noel.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Tapped. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Lin kicks to Freak. For the three. Can't hit. Good D by Thompson. Tapped.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far to the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Embiid, no good. Hornets leading by 10. 3-on-3. A three ball. Tries again, and Jefferson gets it to go. Jefferson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hornets. 76ers shooting just 31% in the game. Embiid the screen. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Kaminsky. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Hornets lead by 13.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
All right. right, Charlotte. Now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team.
Zeller is checked in for Charlotte. Kemba Walker comes in for Freak. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. And Walker kicks to Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 21 points for Freak.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Landry against Kid Gilchrist. Landry kicks to Grant. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the three.
You can see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but just didn't get it to go.
Here's Freak. And it's the Hornets, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the three-pointer by Freak. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
On the wing, Thompson. He dishes it to Embiid. Pass to Landry. Got it off in time. A dominating first. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
MKG and Zeller at the forward duo. Kemba Walker is out there with Freak, and it's Jefferson in at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Now here's Freak. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 29 points for Freak.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He finished with 54 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Fifth on the list, the Hornets.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Carl Landry.
Let's see where Charlotte sits right now in the league rankings.
Cody Zeller.
First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
And the Hornets making a change here. Batum's checked in. Walker dishes to Freak. Picked by Zeller. Freak kicks to Batum. At the elbow, Jefferson. Again, the Hornets score.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 18. Covington inside the line. The Hornets pull it in. Freak's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Noel, a screen on Walker. Sundin, guarded by Walker. Tipped away. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The shot. The rebound by Middleton.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Sundin, guarded by Walker. Shot's good by Middleton.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And a chance now to see the numbers for Jahlil Okafor. He's been more than solid over the last month, averaging about 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
Some guys just have the gift, and he's one of them. You need points, he's your go-to guy.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for the Hornets. And that one's good. Freak.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Okafor with a screen on Lin to the inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Kaminsky comes in for Al Jefferson. And it's Lamb in there for Zeller. Now here's Lamb. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Freak missing. The 76ers trail by 18. Pass to Noel. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
And Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. And Freak throws it down.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the